You know that song?
I don't. I do now. I saw you dancing to it here a short time ago. So, Sam jamming out to Sunday's Best. And it's Kate Schwabe's birthday. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, they just announced it. Had the crowd say happy birthday to Kate.
I was too busy dancing.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, Caden Schwabe actually caught my first pitch, Steve.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, today?
Yeah, and I threw such a laser that he came up to me afterward and said, "Did you play high school baseball?" And I said, "Yeah, actually I did, Caden."
Well, if you look, Caden's got his hand wrapped with something on his hand because how fast that pitch was that Sam threw it to him. That he needed a wrap.
As we're about to start the top of the fourth here, Cody Kell at the plate, the righty. We'll watch the first pitch from Aaron Ginn outside for ball number 1. Kell grounded back out to Ginn in his first at bat, so he's 0-1.
Yeah, nicely done. We talked about it earlier with that last strikeout of Luke. 9 straight retired.
The 1-0 is way outside.
Come on, baby.
Going to make it 2-0 as Kell is going to step out.
Come on, baby.
Kind of wipe off his hands here. As Kell is one of the rare batters you see college ball professional that does not use batting gloves.
Correct.
He hits it the old school way, bare hands, as the 2-0 on its way from Ginn, and now it's a called strike outside part of the plate, 2-1.
It was paramount that Aaron get a strike there with the 2-0 count at the time, and his pitches were missing badly, especially when you've retired 9 straight. You want to keep that streak going here, and especially you don't want to allow Cody Kell to get on base.
The 2-1. Ginn delivers to Kell. It's a ground ball to the shortstop Setting, who attacks it, fields it cleanly, throws it over first, and that's out number 1.
Yes.
Nice job by Setting. The throw a little bit off target, but Van Cleve with his 6-7 frame. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss him over there first, and he brings it in. 1 down.
10 straight retired, and as that streak continues, also no fly balls as of yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, Aaron Ginn.
I don't know. I mean, that's got to be in how you pitch. That's got to be in the pitches you're throwing and the spin you're putting on it, huh?
Something with his, I guess the Pioneers are just not picking up his sideline type pitching style. As the first pitch to Gavello is outside for ball number 1. And also, this might just be a coincidence, but a couple of games ago, back when Hunter Almond had his last start of the season, after the game, Coach Tomlin, he was telling me, he's like, I don't know what it is, but every time our pitchers know that it's their last game, they give us their best performance. As we saw, like Stu Flesland had a no-hitter through 6 innings in his last start. Hunter Almond doubled his season strikeout total on his last start, or whether that was Matt Gabbert. And then Hunter Almond had his best start of the season, and now we're seeing Aaron Ginn in what is his last appearance on the mound this season. I mean, he's no-hitting the Pioneers through 3 1/3 and has yet to even give up a fly ball.
Yeah, that's 11 batters faced by Ginn. 10 of them have been retired. A walk to start the game to Jason Luke, and it's either been strikeout or strikeouts or groundouts. So that's pretty amazing. 11 batters faced and nothing hit in the air.
3-0 is the count. As that one is low and inside, ball number 4, and Gavello's going to walk on 4 pitches, so he'll take his base. He'll be on first, 1 down as Blaine Ray comes up to the plate.
So 2 base runners today for the Gray, both walks from Aaron Ginn.
So Blaine Ray, the righty, playing right field today for the Pioneers, steps into the batter's box, grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat. That was in the first inning. And here we are in the 4th, 1 down, runner on first. Aaron Ginn out of the stretch. Comes set up the belt. Gavin Sloan sets up behind the plate, and the first pitch is swung on and missed by Ray. Strike number 1.
Well, Coach Sayers had to be frustrated the last 2 nights, him and his coaching staff. 10 base runners stranded on Friday, 11 last night for the Pioneers. Less today because they haven't had as many. They've only had 2 base runners. But, you know, if they still can't convert them, it doesn't matter whether you put 11 on or 3 on. If you're not scoring, and they're just not converting base runners at all.
The 0-1 is a called strike inside part of the plate. 0-2 is the count, 1 down. Ray in the batter's box. And at first base is Gavello. Out of the stretch, again comes home. It's high and outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tighten it back up.
Pitch on an 0-2 to stay away from the sweet spot of Blaine Ray. Ray's the cleanup hitter. He's got to have some power in his bat, Sam.
Ray from Ottawa, Kansas, plays at Kansas University, a college teammate of Van Cleve and Logan Williams. The 1-2's on its way, and that one's low and inside. Ball number 2. 2-2.
We'll see if Ginn can get back in the deliver without a full count scenario, 86-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside there.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Still got Gavello over there on first. 1 down. As that pitch is an off speed, it's swung on and yanked to the left field side foul territory where it's going to bounce and the count stays 2-2.
That one didn't go as deep as I thought it was going to coming off the bat, but just as we mentioned, he's got some pop in his bat as the cleanup hitter, and he's shown it there. Fortunately, that he wasn't in fair territory, because if nothing else, Sam, that's probably a double into the corner.
I agree. 2-2 is the count. Aaron Ginn out of the stretch comes set the belt. Gavello at first, 1 down, and Ginn's going to check on Gavello over there, throws it over, who's in safely, and that is going to keep the count 2-2 as Van Cleve will toss the ball back to Ginn, and back in the batter's box, Blaine Ray.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the first pickoff maneuver or throw attempt here in the ballgame for Ginn, so maybe that was just to kind of get his mind back on track here with a 2-2 count, forthcoming.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The runner goes out to inside ball number 3 as Gavin Sloan pops up and doesn't even try to throw down to second. As the runner Gavello, they didn't throw down, so he was confused. So he thought it was a foul ball and started to head back to first before he realized, oh, they just didn't even try to attempt to throw me out.
He's looking around right now going, what's going on here?
Come on.
So Gavello takes second. It's a full count with 1 down to Blaine Ray on deck for the Pioneers as Gabe Torquilla, who struck out swinging in his first at bat. The full count pitch from Aaron Ginn to Ray is on its way, and it's a chopper, or actually a jam shot, ground ball over to the first baseman Van Cleve, who tags first for out number 2. The ground out retires Ray with 2 down, and it bumps Gavello over to third, brings up Gabe Torquilla to the plate.
I was just going to say, this is a very important pitch on a full count for Aaron Ginn. You don't want to walk 2 out of 3, or you don't want to walk back-to-back batters after you've been pitching so well and the radio broadcasters are bragging you up. You certainly don't want to walk back-to-back guys. So he gets the out on the 3 unassisted to Connor Van Cleve.
As the first pitch is high and inside to Torquilla for ball number 1. 1-0 is the count. So they're showing an error on the big sticks. Did I miss an error somewhere, Steve?
Let me check into the archives.
I mean, I don't remember. I think the only 2 base
Oh,
runners
man.
that have been on walks as that pitch gets away from Gavin Sloan. Coming
Shoot.
on the score, the first one of the game is Thomas Gavello to give the Pioneers a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th.
So Gavello works his way around. Didn't attempt a pickoff play or to shoot him down trying to steal. He then moved up third on the ground ball by Ray. And now on the, is that a wild pitch?
I think so, because it didn't even get, Sloan didn't get a glove on it, so
Right.
yeah, I think it was wild. But that one's called strike over the plate, 1-1, Torquilla, 2 down. So,
Yeah, I'm not seeing an error unless they.
yeah, I think that's an accident on the scoreboard. It's a 1-1 count on its way to Torquilla, fouled off to the back net. The count is 1-2. If it's any consolation that the Pioneers have taken a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th, it's that they've taken a 1-0 lead in the first 2 games of the series. And the Big Sticks went on to win 14-1 and 8-3. So it just takes the Pioneers scoring that first run for the Big Sticks to figure it out on offense.
Right.
Let it take it for what you will. As the 2-1 is outside the ball for 3, it's a full count, 2 down. No runners on. Top of the 4th, Pioneers lead by 1.
Yeah, this is like a leisurely walk on a Sunday. That's the way this game feels so far. It's just very laid back. Both teams just kind of getting a feel for each other.
Out of the stretch, Ginn comes set, comes home. That one swung and missed by Torquilla.